Hello and welcome to HOC, H.O. Clemens Arena. Well, Tyrese Boone, Tim Stubbs still sick, but he's going to try to tough it out with us.
Yes, sir.
Right here as the
try my best.
As the UAPB Golden Lions, the Lady Lions, taking on the women's
Lady Tigers.
Lady Tigers from Texas Southern.
No introductions of the players tonight. They just kind of said, rolled the ball out and said, go get them, girls.
Exactly, as we're underway, as Joyce Kennerson from Texas Southern gets the opening tip, and we're getting right into it. Kennerson trying to size up Destiny Bruton, but swinging out right. Back up top, swung around again to the left side. Kennerman driving the lane, can't find anything, but at 44, that is Taylor Robinson coming up empty twice. And again, a big-time scramble under the basket, and Destiny Bruton's going to get us started for the first possession for the Lady Lions. Bruton crosses over, gets it down low to Ohanta. Kicks it out to Muhammad. Muhammad going to just chuck up the three and knocks it down. The first 3 points of the game coming to Malik Muhammad.
Spot up shooter there. Sniped it from deep.
Good sign for us. Destiny Bruton now started to set up a defense for Kinderman. Swung around again, this time Caitlin Palmer knocks down the mid-range jumper. 3-2 the score. We're just underway here, just under the 9-minute mark, just 1 minute in the first quarter. Destiny Bruton can't handle the pass. Almost a backcourt violation, but able to corral it. Now waiting for the motion. Catherine Darden sets the screen. Drives down low, feed back to Darden on the pick and fade. Can't hit the top of the key jumper. Rebound coming in, and Kennerson is going to bring it down, kick it to the corner. Here's Kennerson now, gets the screen from Taylor Robinson, swings it out wide. 3-point shot knocked down again, this time by Caitlin Palmer. Texas Southern answering back from the Malik Muhammad three, not but 2 possessions ago.
And we'll see if Coach Kilbert wants to stick with that zone. If Texas Southern keeps knocking down those shots, they may have to switch it up a little bit.
Faith Ohanta now at the top, looking for El Hassan. Cut off at the pass by Robinson and then stuffed by the center from Texas Southern. The Lady Tigers now having a bit of momentum on their side. Joyce Kennerson setting us up. Kicks it out wide, Camille Mills. Now up back into the wing, swung all the way back around to Kennerson. Going to drive baseline. Great defense from Catherine Darden. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Possession still in the Lady Tigers' favor. Inbound from the baseline, Kenderson's going to do the honors. Palmer on the left corner. Back to Kenderson, corner three, just off the mark, coming across. Foul called against the Lady Tigers. I believe they got Camille Mills on that one, on the push and the loose ball foul. So we're going to reset. Destiny Bruton getting the inbound from Malik Muhammad. Bruton now just sizing up Camille Mills. Kicks out to El Hassan on the left wing. Back up top, down low, Malik Muhammad with a nice drive, turnaround, pull-up jumper. Beautiful work by Malik Muhammad. And that ties the game up at 5. Now Kenderson's going to kick it out to the wing. Back to Camille Mills, back to Kenderson on the left side. Swinging the ball around, Kenderson, open three, off the right iron and out, but Robinson down low got the foul on the putback. She's going to go to line for 2. And Taylor Robinson, 6'4" center, senior out of St. Louis, Missouri, coming from transfer from Temple University. So
yeah, she's a handful.
That's a handful indeed. A lot of talent in Temple in the women's basketball game. And front irons the first shot of 2.
Got a pretty slick hairdo.
Yeah, slick back.
Got the blonde braids.
Oh, yes.
Fierce.
Fierce indeed. I mean, this is almost fiery, and it fits the way she plays. Right irons that one, and it rolls out. No free throw conversions on their first attempt at the line. Destiny Bruton now being harassed by Kenderson. Bruton now driving with the left hand, kicks out to El Hassan. El Hassan drives the lane, but gets harassed, and the ball comes free in the Lady Tigers' possession. Henderson now taking point on the right wing. Driving the lane, a lot of Lady Lions in the way there, and they're going to call her for a travel. Nice defense there coming in from the Lady Lions as the Lady Tigers look to make a switch. Taylor Robinson checking out, and number 5, Catherine. That's a hard one. Bud. That's a hard one. Help me out.
Okwalagwe.
Okwalagwe.
That's what we're going to go with right now.
If I hear it one time, I'll be fine. They don't have a PA announcer right now. I'm thinking they're having trouble with their equipment, which may have contributed to our lack of introductions.
Very well could be the situation. As long as the shot clocks are working, we're good, right?
Yeah, last game, the shot clocks were a bit malfunctioning. We're going to take a bit of a break here from media time. Mount St. Go in the first quarter, 5-5 the score. Let's get it going. Welcome back to the H.O. Clemens Arena as they had a relatively quick media timeout. And it looks like Malik Muhammad is going to take a technical free throw. I'm not entirely sure what the issue is. I'm not going to complain about it with two technical frees. Oh. Well, one of the Texas Southern players weren't in the book.
Yeah, it said number 12. We don't have 12 on our roster either,
exactly.
So I think that's what it was.
That's probably going to contribute to that.
I mean, but that happens to us quite a bit.
Yeah, I've never seen it happen on the scores table, but Malik Muhammad, technical, as she knocks down both technical free throws. And that gives us a 2-point advantage. 6:18 to go in the first quarter.
I mean, that's literally a technical foul. Exactly. If you will.
Foul on a technicality. Malik Muhammad, after knocking down the free throws, now taking the point. Greenhouse by the mysterious number 12. Nice in and out move by Muhammad, but is off target with the pass stolen. Lady Tigers going to slow it down, but Destiny Bruton not going to give them a lot of room. They can finally set up with Kennerson, who scores 24.6 points a game. Put it in my sheet there. A lot of prolific score by her. Kennerson looks to set up a shot in the left corner, but they're going to swing it back around. Nice ball movement coming in from Texas Southern, but ball comes off the leg of Destiny Bruton. Good defense. Wasn't called a kickball violation, just a straight up out of bounds. So we have 9 seconds on the shot clock right now. Palmer coming around screens. Here comes Kennerson. Not a lot of time to work with. 5 to shoot. Kennerson going to chuck up the 3. Off right iron, but going to be re-corralled there by Palmer. Back to Kennerson. They're just going to reset. Number 12 drives the lane. Gets it up and in. Nice pass there by number 12 to Okwalagwe, who makes that shot. It's going to take me a little minute, but I'll get it eventually. Faith Ohanta looked like a 3, but it was off the mark. El Hassan's going to corral that one. And they're going to reset up top with Destiny Bruton. 5 to go here in the first quarter, and we're tied up at 7. Malik Muhammad on the left wing. Gets it up to Darden. Darden down low to Faith Ohanta, where she excels, but this time the footwork betrayed her as she's called for a travel.
Took the extra step there to able to squeeze through that little double team, and she almost snuck it past him, but it's hard to sneak the sun past the rooster, as they say.
Exactly. Kennerson now kicks it out to number 12, who I'm going to call number 12 until we get an actual name for her. Palmer for 3, left wing, can't knock it down. There's contact down low, but no stoppage in play. El Hassan Gonna play the numbers, spins in, nice move, but can't finish. Faith Ohanta on the offensive board. Again, not able to get it. Palmer and Ohanta going at it for the ball. Great effort by Faith Ohanta on that play as she was just battling down low.
Rough and rugged, just like Ohanta likes it there, and that fits right into her style of play. So I love the effort.
Yes, I love the effort as well. I think we're going to go into immediate timeout. 7-7 the score, 4:21 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back to this tightly contested contest at the HOC. As the Lady Lions take on the Texas Southern Lady Tigers.
Try it again here.
Welcome back to the HOC. There we go. There was a bit of a microphone malfunction, but we're right back to the action.
It's always something, right?
There's always something. Darden from the elbow tries to drive the lane, but gets stuffed. I believe that's Okolage with a great defensive effort as Darden tried to drive past her, but it's not going to be that easy. They need to get this ball in. It's going to be 5 seconds to inbound. Good defense there by the Lady Tigers of Texas Southern. As Destiny Bruton could not find an open woman. And that made things a lot more difficult than it probably should have been. And now, Camille Mill is going to get it to number 12, whose name I still don't have. It's going to be out of bounds after she knocks it off of Faith Ohanta after the drive.
Yeah, they're bringing in some portable audio. I see them setting up some speakers, so something with the house system has went astray.
It's always something.
That's what it is.
Well, Joyce Kenderson looks to inbound the ball off after the reset at the baseline, right side of the goal. And here we go. Taylor Robinson checking in for Texas Southern. Nice fake drive there by Camille, but they're going to kick it out. And back to Kenderson. Can't hit the 3 there.
Good rebound.
As number 12 faked the pass, but questionable call, no call there for the travel. Either way, it's still in Lady Lions possession. Oh, nice steal there by number 12. I'm going to have to get a name for it eventually as he drives and scores with the left hand on the fast break. Great work by her. We're going to do our best to try to not keep her ambiguous, especially in Bruton. Get us re-going here. 9-7 to score, 3:15 to go in the first quarter. El Hassan, well, actually that's Daniels who shot that 3-point shot. Now Destiny Bruton's going to shoot a 3. Don't normally see her pull that out of the pocket, but unable to execute. Great pressure there, as a timeout was forced to be called by the Lady Tigers as she was being pressured by, I believe that was Daniels. A lot of action going forth and a lot of defense.
It is. I like the effort. Both teams coming out and laying it out here. That's all they needed. Just throw the ball out, go get it. The teams were ready.
They didn't need more than they did.
Yeah, Lady Lions trying to bounce back and build some momentum, snapping that losing streak. couple games back and trying to just build some momentum here in the second half of the season. Definitely like the effort, and they've cut the turnovers way down. That's given them a good chance as well.
Yes, it has given them a really good chance in this game as we get reset here. Kinnerson of the Lady Tigers gets us going. Now, back to number 12, swings back around to Kinnerson at the corner. Down low, Taylor Robinson kicks it out. Neil Mills, I believe that is, could not knock down the three-point jumper. Daniels now going to try to play the numbers game. Down low to Ohanta, who can't get the up and under move, and that's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to go to the Lady Tigers of Texas Southern. Great move down low defensively by number 20. That's Caitlin Palmer. And she's been a handle to deal with. Malik Muhammad getting all 7 points for the Lady Lions right now as they trail by 2. And he's executing on offense eventually. Now getting back reset. Swings it around to the newly checked in Nicole Smith. Down low to Taylor Robinson. Kick back out. Mills. Baseline drive coming in for Kinnerson. Tried the reverse layup, but it just didn't work out as it bounces off the bottom of the rim, but out of bounds there. It's going to go to, or it's going to stay with Texas Southern as the rim shot's going to reset the shot clock. 2:16 left to go in the first quarter. Down low pass to Smith, but jump ball there. Great effort by a multitude of Lions, a pride of Lady Lions, if you will, as Daniels and I believe that was Malik Muhammad were able to tie up. I believe that was Nicole Smith. Looking to be reset here. Malik Muhammad going to check out for Noelle Taylor. She inbounds it to Kai Richardson, who checked in not too long ago. This crossover in the backcourt now, trying to get it across half court, and does, but it's going to be over and back after the Kinnerson pressure. Kai Richardson expecting a call for the touch, but no one actually, he didn't see it. So over and back is going to cause a turnover. Not a lot of points scored in the past minute or so. A lot of defense. Palmer, nice jab step there, gets the screen onto Noelle Taylor, not able to knock down the three-point jumper though. Faith Ohanta causes a tie-up. And I thought she ripped the ball away in time, but not in the referee's eyes. The officials, having the final say. Kinnerson now looking to inbound. Still 7-9, not a lot of change in the score for the past minute and a half or so. Palmer kicks it back to Kinnerson in the corner, 4-3, not able to knock it down. Taylor Robinson can't get the ball up, but she's going to go to the line again. This time, Daniel's going to be called for the injunction. Ashley Daniel playing really tough, took advantage of the drop ball, as in they brought the hands down. So Robinson able to draw the foul, now going to take 2 more from the line. Missed her first 2 attempts, but not this time. She knocked one down. That increases the lead to 3, 10-7 for Texas Southern, pending this final free throw. Again, easy as butter, and that's going to be leading to a substitution as Robinson steps out, and Oklawage. Woo, that's a hard one. I'm gonna have to work on that one. As Noelle Taylor sets up in the right wing. Instead of Faith Ohanta, and Kai Richardson's gonna reset, 20 on the shot clock. Richardson finds Daniel, barely. Faith Ohanta fakes the pull-up, drives the lane, long distance layup, but can't get it to drop as it misses everything. Kinnerson now on the drive. No numbers for her, but travel called on the baseline there by the official, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Lions. Kinnerson has just been rushing herself on these fast break opportunities, and she hasn't been able to get the numbers that she probably thinks she wants. Richardson now against Kinnerson. Crosses over, then pimps it off to Daniels, who gets it to Ohanta, 4-3, knocks it down. Beautiful work there by Faith Ohanta. And that cuts the lead all the way down to 1, 10-11, as we enter the final minute of the first quarter. Okolage and Camille Mills playing a little bit of one-man ball. Kicks it all the way out to Palmer. Tries to answer back, but not able to do so. Kai Richardson getting the long rebound and looks to set up. Difference between the shot clock and game clock, 20 seconds, give or take. And Richardson looks to set things up. Dumps it off to Daniels coming off the screen. Down low, Shantayla Harris kicks up. Faith Ohanta from the mid-range. Nice kick out there by Shantayla on the assist. And Faith Ohanta now starting to get going. That's 5 for her this quarter.
That's big, gonna have to have her.
12-11 now. Shot clock's off. They may hold for the last. Henderson driving baseline, tries to kick it to Okolage, but comes off of the foot of a bunch of people, but in the end, it ends up staying Lady Tiger ball. A plethora of players involved in that play right there.
A gaggle of gals.
And kicked up and then back to Kennerson. That's the play they like from the inbound. They have not a lot of time, 2 seconds to shoot. Palmer kicks up a 3 and knocks it down. How pretty was that? As that is going to increase their lead to 2 as we end the first quarter. They're going to review it, but I think that was all on time. Let's get back to the break. Welcome back to H.O. Clemens Arena as the M4 Pep Band really putting in work over there at the right sideline from our perspective. Welcome back. Lady Lions trail by 2 after a last-second 3 coming in from Palmer of Texas Southern. It was a clutch 3-pointer, and now they start off with the lead, but Lady Lions start with possession. As Kai Richardson looks to set things up. Drives the lane, left-hand side. Nice pass. It would have been a nice pass if Shantayla Harris could keep a hold of it. It was a good-looking pass, though, coming in. Kai Richardson just going to chuck up the 3 and knocks it down. Beautiful work by Kai Richardson. Giving up the height advantage, but not the spacing. Beautiful. As Camille Mills looks to drive and kick. Palmer looks to fire back, but misses everything on that air ball. 15-14 the score now after the Kai Richardson 3, as we're just getting underway in the second quarter. And the Lady Lions looking better than they've ever had, really, opening up today. Kai Richardson now looks to drive, not a lot of space, and she's trying to cross up Kennerson. It looks like a not easy task. Down low dunk for Daniel, but not able to get it done. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not Daniel. That is Parker? No, that's wrong. All right, had the wrong side of the roster flipped. Excuse me on that one. Long 3 attempted for Kennerson, but a foul on the rebound. Looks like it's on Taylor Robinson. Shayna Shavers, excuse me. I'd like to apologize to her on camera. The freshman out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Watson Chapel High School.
That's right.
Representing.
That's my school, man.
As as Cal Richardson looks to direct traffic, tries to get a screen from Shantayla Harris, undercut by Kenderson. Harris now finding the lady on the left wing. I can't really get an angle on it. The referee was standing right in the way. Shavers tried to clean it up, but it looked like a foul was called against her on the rebound. A lot of loose ball fouls, a lot of effort, I like to call that, on the play.
Yeah, they're going to have to learn to finish these possessions. They're doing a great job of getting it into scoring position. They do them over. They get them over. They bunt them to second. They got them in scoring position. Now you got to knock them in, right?
Right.
For a baseball reference.
Baseball reference has number 12. Oh, ends up getting almost pickpocketed.
It's the same parallel here as far as in baseball. You get them on, you get them over, you get them in. Well, they just did everything right on that possession. They got it right there to third base, but now you got to knock it in.
As a Louisiana Cardinals fan in purpose basketball, but
sorry, man.
Camille Mills now on the left ring as Texas Southern looks to find an answer. Palmer now with the floater, and it's beautiful, and as it falls in, no rim needed on that one. They're trading the lead back and forth now, 15-16. Texas Southern ahead. Kai Richardson gets a screen from Shantayla Harris, who looks for the long two, but can't knock it down. It was a good look. Long ball there, but on the catch. She did not put the ball to the ground. That's Isis Lane, 6'2" sophomore, and that was just really a young woman's mistake.
It happens.
It happens to the best of us. You don't see that now out of a lot of upperclassmen. Now Kai Richardson looks to get the screen from Shavers. It's undercut again by Kenderson. Shantayla Harris now trying to work down low. Nice drop step. Beautiful baby hook from Shantayla Harris on the inside there, right in front of the net. And she is one of the better post players on this squad right now.
A little spin in the baby hook with the soft left.
Nice work there. Swung out to the left corner for Kenderson as the Lady Tigers look to set up. Swung all the way back around to Palmer. Kenderson being harassed and harried by Taylor, who kicks it back to Palmer. Long two, can't knock it down. Shantayla Harris smartly putting the ball to the ground to avoid the travel. And Lady Lions now have possession and control. As they have playing with a slim lead, they want to try to get some separation. Shantayla Harris tries to get the screen there. Nice pick and trade. Down low, Noelle Taylor can't make the strong move. Tries once more time. This time draws the foul. Drawing the foul there. Noelle Taylor as China Newman, I believe. The committer. And back rims the first shot. Noelle Taylor playing excellent defense, like a defensive stalwart here, 5'9", out of Fairfax, Virginia. I believe that's the correct abbreviation for that state. Coming out of Fairfax High School, Noelle Taylor's second free throw attempt, back ironed again, same spot. And now Faith Ohana checking in, excuse me, as the ball movement of Texas Southern is on display now. Kick out to Kenderson, who gets to Mills, back to Kenderson, back to Mills. Down low now, the freshman unable to keep control of the ball, and she again is called for a foul. Isis Lane visibly frustrated. She's having a hard time now. That's her second foul of the quarter, or first foul of the quarter, excuse me. And she's going to take a step out and take a breather. Tracity Totten checking in for the Lady Lions, and Shania Hatter as well. Totten for three, just catches and shoots, but not enough strength on that. Comes off front rim. Down low now, drive. Kenderson with the strong move and the and one. And three-point situation now as they trade leads again. That's like the third or fourth time this quarter. They're having a really hard time maintaining lead. Both teams are. Henderson, the leading scorer of the Lady Tigers, misses the and one. And she scores 24.6 points per game. And Kai Richardson now looks to corral and get us back going again. Trailing by one, they work the ball around. Down low to Hatter. Mid-range jumper, beautifully worked, easily knocked down. Shania Hatter with her first 2 points of the game on the mid-range jumper. And they've really just traded again, this time for the Lady Lions. 1 point lead, 19-18. We're just over the 5-minute mark here. Henderson gets it off to number 12. I'm hopefully going to get a name for her eventually. Now elbow jumper coming in for Camille Mills, and it's knocked down. 2019 now for Texas Southern. Lead trading back and forth. There's a tight battle going on right now. Cassidy Totten hands it off to Ohanta. Totten again for three. It's a pretty jumper, but she's not able to get enough on it. Again, the front rimmer. Henderson now with the snatch back is going to set up against Noelle Taylor, who's been playing some dynamite defense. Passes off to number 12. Can I get a name? Nope, I cannot, as she misses the layup with the left hand.
Well, that lane was wide open there on the drive.
And speaking of drive, Tracy Chiden tried to drive inside, but it was cut off by Camille Mills. And now Destiny Bruton's going to check in, as well as Malik Muhammad for Noelle Taylor and Kai Richardson. And we're going to go to a media timeout. We'll be right back here at the H.O. Clemens Arena. 18-19, Texas Southern with a slim lead. We'll be right back. Bruce getting us going back into action as we're at 4:42 here. 2019 Texas Southern slim lead, but it's been traded back and forth consistently. Having a hard time maintaining any sort of lead.
We're ready to resume action. Possession, Lady Lions.
Lady Lions with possession. Cutting to the inside, looking for someone to pass it to. Malik Muhammad. Going to receive the Ball is being worked around by the Lady Lions. Hatter looks for the down low pass, and it was a good one, but it's intercepted. And Kennerson looks to lead the Lady Tigers on a fast break. Mills back to Kennerson. Down low, the ball works its way, but it looks like they call for travel, and Okawage not able to hold her emotions as she was called on that play. Nice defense there by Faith Ohana, attacking the ball as she always does.
Sorry for the curveballs.
I've been working my way around it. Get with the baseball references, man. What's up with you?
My daddy wasn't a glass maker, as they tell me. I know I was blocking your view there. I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right. Shania Hatter going to give it off and swing it around to Atrocity Totten, who looks down low. Finds Bruton, who kicks it out to Malik Muhammad. This time she's open, and that one is academic. 3-point shot coming in from Malik Muhammad. Beautiful work by her. She's on fire. That's her 10th point of the game.
Yes, sir.
Palmer now looks to drive. Free throw line jumper, not able to knock it down. Bruton now using her expert dribbling skills to maintain possession and get us back going in possession. Largest lead of the game, 24-20. Malik Muhammad, the catalyst of it. And the Lady Lions start to work the ball around. Faith Ohanta driving the lane against everyone. It's Ohanta versus the world on that drive, and Ohanta won. I had faith in Ohanta on that drive right there, and it was working out. And now the momentum starting to swing to the Lady Lions side. Mills gets it up to Kennerson. Back to Mills. Robinson up top. And feed it back to Camille. Palmer now on the wing. Swung all the way back around. They're really working the perimeter passing game. Kennerson finds a bit of space, but not the net, as another 3-point goes empty. Haven't been as successful as they were earlier. Down low, great pass by Bruton. How smooth was Destiny Bruton on that pass? Like butter through a hot knife.
Beautiful vision right there out of your senior guard.
Oh, man. Kennerson now trying to lead the Lady Tigers back into it. Passes off to Palmer, and that's another three. This time they're able to find the 3-point distance. Yeah, just under a minute.
She's got 13. They're going to have to find a way to put a hand in her face. Too many good looks.
A lot of good looks now. Timeout called for the Lady Lions as they look to try to find a way probably to stop Palmer, Caitlin Palmer. It sounds like an actor's name. That's why I'm having to double check to make sure I'm not making a reference to anything else. Caitlin Palmer, though, dynamite from 3-point range. I mean, she's missed a couple, but she's made, I believe, more than she's missed. You see why the Lady Tigers trust her to take those kinds of shots.
Well, they've got the PA working.
Yeah, and it's working probably too well.
It's nice and loud.
Nice and loud. I mean, you know, that and DJ Booth just turning it up. I think this is what we needed. You know, we needed more atmosphere. I mean, the dancers sure are enjoying it as they're just jamming away. So I believe this is how we do it.
That's how we do it.
Well, I like what we're doing right now. 28-23 with just under a minute to go in the half. As Destiny Bruton looks to try to increase the lead, and Faith Ohana is going to kick out. Murdoch checking in for the first time. Destiny Bruton now going to reset up top. Drives, kicks. Faith Ohana for three, knocks it down again. Boom goes the dynamite for Faith Ohana. She's 2 for 3 from deep. It's beautiful to see when Faith Ohana can get that 3-point shot. She's just so deadly. Kennerson now driving the lane. Up top to Robinson. Excellent pass, but no finish on that one. Out of bounds. It could be going. It could be it's going the way of the Lady Tigers. Kennerson with the long pass to Caitlin Palmer. Palmer now. 4 seconds to go. Long distance. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Caitlin Palmer as the second buzzer beater to end the half. 31-26. The Lady Lions leading in the ACC. Women's Arena. We'll be back back in 15 minutes after halftime. See you there. Back at the H.O. Clemens Arena as we're just ending halftime here, 31-26. The Lady Lions in the lead after an excellent effort by, well, the workman share of the points. 12 points for Faith Ohana, 10 for number 13, Malik Muhammad, who's been dynamite from distance, as we know where to not be shy of taking that right wing three-point shot. But now Camille Mills is going to set us up for the second half of play, and we are underway.
Let's do it.
Joyce Kenderson kicks it out. Back to Kenderson again. They're really now trying to work that ball movement into zone. Kenderson now makes some space for Palmer. Palmer pulls up and drops down the high block jumper.
Halftime hadn't cooled her off any.
Caitlin Palmer with 18 points in the game. The game leader right now as Catherine Darden takes a shot a little bit off the front rim, inaccurate, but it's going to be rebounded by Palmer, and she's going to try to get the Lady Tigers back into it. Ball makes its way back to Palmer again. Robinson with the screen. Beautiful screen there. High block jumper. This time, rarely, though, she's off the mark. Muhammad now going to take point. Hands it off to Destiny Bruton, who's been dynamite with passing for the last several games. Darden now kicks it out to Muhammad. So Faith Ohanta, who's been good from three, been given a little bit of space, tries to find some space around Robertson. Not a lot, but she does pick up the foul, though, on the drive. And Faith Ohanta, one of the more, let's say, prolific drivers, and she's at the free throw line rather often every single game. Oh, actually, they called it on the ground. Excuse me. Faith Ohanta for three. Oh, El Hassan went up for the rebound and was knocked to the ground. Great work by the basket Mike there, as you heard the impact, but she seems fine. And the Lady Lions are going to retake possession. They did lose the rebound, but the foul is going to give us back the possession. Destiny Bruton kicks it all the way out to Faith Ohanta, and now we're going to reset. 30 seconds on the shot clock as the new clock will start. Catherine Darden faces up to the basket, looks down low, can't find anyone, takes the dribble, kicks it out to El Hassan, who gets the fake and the step through as she hits the ground again. And she's met the ground a lot more than you'd like to see as a supporter of the team, but a lot of toughness being shown by El Hassan.
Yeah, the all-bruiser team.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, her, Faith Ohanta, Destiny Bruton, Kaya Richardson. I mean, there's a lot of bruisers on the squad as El Hassan misses her first opportunity at the line.
They're not afraid to mix it up. That's what you got to do. You got to roll your sleeves up, get in there, and get after it.
And the next shot, front iron. Faith Ohanta goes for the save, but in the hands of Nicole Smith as she hands it off to Camille Mills to take the point. And expect a lot of ball movement here as Kenderson now pulls the ball on the wing. Fake shot there by Palmer, I believe. But she hands it off to Smith to Camille Mills, who's going to take the drive and the shot. Nothing but air there, but it's going to kick out for Palmer with the three again. That's going to increase her point total to 21, and the Lady Lions and the Lady Tigers are now tied.
$2 pistol hot right now.
Exactly. Catherine Darden now looking for some space. Gets it off to El Hassan, who gets stripped on the drive. Nice dive on the ball by Ohanta and hands it out to Bruton. Not a lot of time to work with now. 10 seconds to shoot. Bruton now with the drive to Darden. Pulls up jumper, but the front rim. That's one that you don't expect her specifically to miss. As Joyce Kenderson, gets a screen from Taylor Robinson. Gets stripped on the drive, though, and the strip is going to be fought over. El Hassan and I believe that's Kenderson on the ground. Timeout called by the Lady Tigers. There's a lot of effort just being shown on both sides of the ball by both teams.
Yeah, they're getting after it. The score reflects it, 31-all here. 7:15 to go here in the third, and they're going to go ahead and go to immediate timeout.
All right, we'll be right back at the H.O. Clemens, tied at 31. To H.O. Clemens Arena after the media timeout. 7:15 left in the third quarter as we're not that far from the winning time. I mean, we have a quarter to go, but it feels like it's 2 minutes from the end every play as a lot of hard work is being done out there. Testament to the conditioning of these student athletes that we see in front of us today.
Tied at 31 here, Tyrese.
Yes, we are. And Camille Mills now looking to change that with the floater. Not able to knock it down, but retrieves her own rebound. And Kenderson is going to be the one who ends up with the ball. Now they're going to start moving it. Taylor Robinson back to Mills. Now Paul. Down low. Paul for three. She's been hot. Not this time. Taylor Robinson stripped on the go-up, on the pull-up, but Faith Ohanta is going to be called for the hack. And I believe Robinson is going to take another trip to the line. She's at the most of all of the players on the floor right now, as this is her third trip. She's 2 for 4 right now from the line. And gets a kind bounce to give the Lady Tigers their first lead in a little bit in the second half. Taylor Robinson trying to increase it to 2. That one does get a friendly roll, and now substitution as Oklahoma Okuwage. Took a second there. Okuwage checks in for Taylor Robinson.
Very good.
And Faith Ohanta now dealing with the pressure from Camille Mills as she brings the ball up court. Destiny Bruton hands it off to Malik Muhammad, who gets the screen from Chantalia Harris. Pick and fade with the shot, can't connect. Ohanta now kicks it out to Malik Muhammad, and they're still trying to knock down a shot. Chantalia Harris with the baby hook, but can't knock that one down either. El Hassan now can't get it. Finally rebounded by Kenderson, as there was a bit of a loose ball scramble. Now Kenderson now looking for some space. Does get the screen, but it's illegal. Okuwage had the feet moving, and that's going to get the ball right back to the Lady Lions. I would look some stats here because, I mean, the thing is, I've noticed there's a lot fewer turnovers on the Lady Lions side this game, and it's a much welcome improvement.
Yes.
Destiny Brute now hands it down low to Faith Ohana, who's looking for Chantalia Harris, but she's going to be called for three in the key. As she was fighting down there, but you got to be aware of your positioning. Still a 2-point advantage for the Lady Tigers as we are a minute before the halfway mark in the third quarter. Excuse me. Camille Mills now running point. She dumps it off to Palmer, who's been red hot. Palmer now to Kenderson, back to Mills. Okuwage now sets the screen. Palmer back to Kenderson on the opposite side. Right side now gets the screen. Hits it to Camille Mills, who looks for the fuller pull-up jumper. Gets a kind roll again, and that increases the advantage to 4. Destiny Bruton looking to slow things down, but blast by Kenderson on the way up the court. Trying to find a bit of a spark here. They haven't really been successful in the second half so far. Nice pick and fade for Ohanta. Can't knock that one down. She's had 2 before. Malik Muhammad with the Reggie Miller 3, and that's going to hit it. So just dribble backwards and take the shot, Reggie Miller style. As Malik Muhammad,
or maybe Cheryl Miller style.
Ooh, even better. as they cut the lead down to 1. Palmer now down low, looks for Nicole Smith. Ooh. Up and under, unsuccessful. Hack called for, I believe that's on. Nicole Smith going to be called for the foul there. We're going to go to immediate timeout. We'll be right back after this. 4:47 left in the third quarter. 35-34, Tigers advantage. We'll be right back.
Immediate timeout. If you're interested in traveling with the Lady Lions and Golden Lions this weekend to Grambling, Louisiana, then all aboard the Golden Lion Van Bus. For more information, you can call 870-535-2534 or 870-692-3099. Again, that is a trip to Grambling, Louisiana this weekend, February 24th. On Little Rock Sports, dedicated to making your travel easier and fun.
Bruce putting in work as we re-enter the H.O. Clemens Arena. 4:47 left in the third quarter, and Faith Ohana returning to the line as she always does, facing a 1 score disadvantage, trying to take back the lead at the line.
Free throws are going to be huge. Tyrese down the stretch here, and we're in the final 15 minutes of the game.
and knocks that one down. That's beautiful. That's a good start. They've struggled from the line in clutch situations in a lot of the games we've called together. It's good to see a great start from Faith. Knocks down the second. Once you get started, you just can't stop. As one score separates the two squads. Lions up by 1, 36-35. I believe that's China Ewing, number 12, is what we've been informed of. And Ewing now going to kick out. So I believe that's Kennerson. For the pull-up, Kai Richardson right in her face. Drives the lane. Ewing kicks all the way out to Palmer. Almost the reset. Kennerson can't get the floater, but she's going to get 2 shots as he drove the lane against Shantayla Harris. And there was a lot of ball, but there was some contact in the end of it. And as a referee, you got to give the advantage, I guess. The discretion goes to the shooter.
Kennerson 0 of 1 so far after that make. Now 1 of 2.
Yeah, last free throw attempt coming off an and 1 earlier in the game, much earlier in the first quarter, I believe. And Shania Hatter looking to check in.
Well, out of the 40 attempts by Texas Southern, a combined 27 of their 40 have come with 2 players, Palmer and Kennerson.
Kennerson, the leading scorer on this team.
Palmer is having the big night with 21, and Kennerson now with just 4 in the game, but they've held her in check.
And Kennerson trying to hold Kai Richardson in check right now as Richardson works her way across court. Oh, nice crossover from Richardson. Gets him leaning.
Nice.
And then a beautiful pass. Reminds me a lot of Wesley of the new Charlotte Hornets back in the day. She's using her size to her advantage there. Shania Hatter with the score now. But Kennerson looks to bank in a 3. And it's answered right back. The lead being ping-ponged back and forth in this game. And no team having a clear advantage. Richardson now being harassed by Kennerson. Shania Hatter looking for the screen. Undercut now. Hatter now from the elbow, knocks it down. Mid-range excellence coming in from Hatter. That's her 6th point of the game. She has 6 points right now, and now Ewing gets it off to Camille Mills. Mills to Kennerson. She finds Palmer. Ewing kicks it to Camille Mills, who thought about a jumper but changed her mind. Faith Ohana now trying to harass her. Kennerson just ran into the brick wall that is known as Shania Hatter and was called for a foul for it. I mean, she didn't really do anything wrong, Hatter, but what are you going to do?
Existing.
Yeah, her existing caused that foul, yeah. And I guess you sell it, you jump backwards like, oh, the charge. But, I mean, how many times are the referee going to believe that, you know?
The loud thud helps.
Helps sell the foul.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what I was taught when I was in high school. You know, if you're going to take a charge or you're going to get fouled anyway, sell it as much as you can. It's not flopping if it's a foul.
True.
So, a bit of a cleanup
what's
crew.
Going on. Are they?
I think they're trying to clean up the spot.
Maybe some
looking for a towel or something.
Or contact, maybe.
Speaking of sweat, I could really use an energy drink or some sort of beverage right now. My mouth's starting to get dry. I don't know how you do this every week, man. No wonder your voice is shot.
Well, I bring my own water.
They won't let me do that, man. I don't have as much clout as you.
They won't let you bring your own water?
I tried to bring a drink.
Shut it down, huh?
Shut it down. Kennerson at the line, left rim
Let's see
and
what
out.
we can do about that. I may have some pull in that area, in the drink area.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. As Kennerson looks set up for a 2nd free throw attempt and knocks that one down. 1 point. Again, how many times have I said that? This game has been tighter than my last pair of pants. As
after Thanksgiving dinner.
After Thanksgiving dinner. As Shania Hatter looks for a 3-point shot, a little bit of a heat check that time, unable to connect, and a foul called on the Lady Lions, as I believe that was Ewing falling out of bounds. Not entirely sure what caused that one, but the timeout was called. I guess they called a timeout right before that happened. So that's where I'm going to call. That was a great defensive effort by Kai Richardson, and I believe that was El Hassan on the defensive effort, forcing the timeout. Tigers only possessing one more timeout for the half, so that might end up being a problem with the game this tight. They've had to call a lot in the past few quarters. That's a sign of good defense as we look to get right back underway. Jamil Mills trying to get some help on the inbound. 2:35 left in the third quarter. I'd just like to remind you to stay tuned. 30 minutes after this contest, the men's basketball team will take on the Texas Southern Tigers.
Yeah, a rematch of a last-second thriller in Houston.
It's going to be an interesting game for sure.
Absolutely.
As Mills gets to Ewing, who drives the lane, tries to find the inside pass, but unable to find. That was a hard pass to make. Okawage was available, but there were just so many bodies in between them.
Trying to do a little too much there.
A little bit of the problem young players run into as Kyle Richardson hands it off to Ohanta. Ohanta decides to take it herself to the lane, all the way underneath. Steve Nastow kicks it all the way out. Dangerous pass. Shania now trying to find one of either Hatter or Ohanta. Either way, it ended up being a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Lions.
Yeah, you get two players in the same intersection, too many cooks in the kitchen, if you will, and that's why you get too congested in there. So it's a good idea. It's just you happen to have two players there at the same time, and it messed the flow of the play up.
Yeah, Richardson finding Ohanta on the inbound. Not a lot of time to shoot. Pull-up jumper. Gets it off the rim to stop the shot clock, but it's going to be rebounded by Palmer.
Got a decent look under the circumstance.
Nice little move there from Richardson. Now Henderson gets the screen, drives all the way down low, and hacked by Hatter as the arms came down. And one opportunity coming in for Henderson, who's struggling a little bit at the line, but you like her chances in this situation. Chance to increase the lead by 2 possessions. The first time it's probably been done in the last 5 minutes or so.
Well, you mentioned she averaged around, what, 20 a game?
24.6.
Yeah, I mean, you can see why. She's relentless, knows how to score.
And as she scores the and one opportunity, increases the lead by 4. 44 to 40 for the Lady Tigers. Kai Richardson just doing her best to protect the ball against Henderson. Keeping the dribble alive. That's what Kai Richardson's doing as he gets it to Shania Hatter. Long ball. Beautiful pass, though, for Faith Ohana, who was hacked on the way up. She is going to the line for 2 shots.
Faith did some work there in the block to get that basketball.
You got to start. You got to work hard to make your life easy down low.
They switched, and she got a good mismatch there with Henderson. Allowed her to get to the foul line here.
She's been pretty good from the foul line thus far in this game, as she knocks down the first shot of 2. Just over 11 minutes, not 11 minutes, just over a minute in the third quarter.
She's now 4 of 4 from the line, 16 points in the game.
Kind of creeping up on Palmer.
8 rebounds, so a double-double coming for Faith.
Definitely so. Noelle Taylor overcuts the screen now. Nice move by Palmer to open herself up for another 3 from the right wing. The jab step setting that one up.
Well, she has been some kind of hot. 24 in the game now for her.
A large majority of that coming from the 3-point line. Kai Richardson now tries to find some space and does. Beautiful work as she just maneuvers her way around the entirety of the Texas Southern defense.
The answer, back and forth, trading blows.
And now Mills looking for Okawage to Palmer. Back to Mills, kicks it all the way to Henderson. Henderson now gets it to Mills. Palmer over to Kenderson again on the corner now. Ewing kicks it all the way out to Palmer. Oh my goodness, the distance on that one. 3-point dropped from a long way away, and a long distance three not going to connect. 50 to 44. Lady Tigers starting to pull away. Clemens Arena is where we are, and the fourth quarter is where the Lady Lions are as they try to face down this 6-point disadvantage, 50 to 44 here as we begin the final quarter of play. And Caitlin Palmer, I mean,
it's been the Caitlin Palmer show. She's got 7 threes in the game, 27 points. I mean, it's heat check time for Palmer, and that last one probably about 25 feet out. I mean, it was deep waters.
A little bit of flashes of, I hate to just throw out professional names like this, but Stephen Curry comes to mind in this kind of heat. Kenderson now gets us started here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Yeah, she's 7 of 11 from three-point range.
That's a large percentage. Kate Taylor now going up against Hatter and not going to get by her. But Palmer now showing how dangerous she is now. Kenderson has to go over her own tag team partner there. And a call was made, but I missed who did it. And it looks like it's going to be against...
As a turnover on Lady Lions.
I believe it might have been a travel.
Turnover number 10.
Which is a lot lower.
Yeah, you can live with that. 8 turnovers for Texas Southern, but both teams doing a pretty good job with the ball.
Well, Kenderson tried for the corner three, is now going to follow her shot. And as Faith Ohana was trying to get the rebound, she kind of hip-tossed the much larger Taylor Robinson.
You didn't know you were going to get a chance to do some your wrestling references out here, did you?
Well, I mean, I was wondering if I was going to get an opportunity, as I do like calling wrestling, but right now we're playing basketball right now, and you love the toughness shown by Faith Ohana on that one, as, you know, no matter what size you are, she's not going to give up on the ball.
No, she'll lock it up with you nose to nose, junkyard dog style. You don't want to mess with Ohana. She'll get in there with anybody, and she's the grit, the guts,
and the muscle. I believe you
blue collar,
as before.
Man. Got to have those kind of players and a leader. And
as the ball gets a bit of a towel job as we're about to get back underway. Faith Ohana tries to find someone open, but they're going to call a timeout instead, as the defense was just so tight and just hard to deal with. We're only 30 seconds into the fourth here, and they figured they might as well start using the timeouts as using or losing time. Being informed about things from the PA announcer as the mobile speakers have been brought in, as a lot of things are just not working as well as they should be in the past couple of games. The last game we had the shot clock going out.
I'm sick.
Now Tim's sick. I mean, I'm taking as much advantage of that as I can possibly can. Love you, buddy, but opportunities, man.
It's been a big help.
I mean, I appreciate the opportunity as I am a mass communication senior, just trying to make it shake, for the future. So
it's good experience for you and
really
opportunities right here at UAPB. You can't beat it, right?
If you are a mass communication major and this is what you want to do, just come to the studio on the Russ section. I believe it's the Russ building, and just talk to Tim Stubbs. He's always going to be there. Randy Kelly. I mean, we have students doing top shots and
the radio station.
Gabe McDonald, former fullback star from the UAPB football team, doing the baseline shots. It's
some good opportunities.
A lot of good opportunities.
Good way to build your resume, and you'll be ready to hit the ground running. Take my job.
Oh, maybe not. I don't want to take your job, man. You're cool. You're a cool guy. And
I don't want you to take my job either, but figure of speech. But
as we get back underway, and the Lady Lions have cooled off a little bit, but we're just getting started in the fourth quarter. 50-44 the score, and just over a minute gone in the quarter as Kai Richardson fakes him out on the screen. Another crossover there, trying to get past Kenderson, unsuccessful. Nice long pass, but not able to get the high ball to go in. With Shania Hatter, who has had her fair share of points today.
She hesitated a little bit. You got to get that, either turn and shoot, or you got to pass it back out. Waited a little too long.
As Kenderson gets it out to Mills, who fires it to the corner and is saved to Nicole Smith. And Kenderson is going to pull it up, and that would have been an amazing play, even by my standards.
Wow.
But Kai Richardson now coming up with the rebound. And Tracity Totten from distance knocks it down.
That's big.
And that's going to cut the lead all the way in half.
Yeah. Big three right there.
Huge shot by Tracity Totten, who's not afraid to take a deep one every now and then. As Kenderson kicks it to Mills on the right wing. Palmer to Smith, going to swing it all the way back around to Kenderson on the left wing. Mills now driving the middle of the floor. A lot of people there, but Robinson going to clean up the missed floater. Lead up to 5 here. They need to find a way to stop them on defense. Malik Muhammad looks to check in. Kai Richardson now passes it to Hatter. And Richardson's been finding her mark on a lot of these passes, as that leads to a 2-point shot on the low block. Mills now hands it off to Nicole Smith as they look for instructions. Setting up now. 15 to shoot. Oh, nice pickpocket almost was by Richardson. The ball flies out of bounds. Richardson's going to check out, and so is Tracity Totten for Malik Muhammad, and as well, Destiny Bruton. Oklawage checking in for Robinson for Texas Southern.
See, we've been saying it right.
We've been saying it right, man.
I just took a shot in the dark on it and got lucky.
Nice. Oh, overshot by Noelle Taylor, and she's going to... Kenderson knocking down the corner 3 after the overshoot from Noelle Taylor. And Palmer with passing and shooting. Unselfish play by the Texas Southern Lady Tiger. Shania Hatter now hands it off to Destiny Bruton, who finds Malik Muhammad. Back to Ohanta. Now Muhammad on the left wing, going to drive, but loses control of the ball. And she gives a wry smile as she works her way back to defense. And now they're going to hold the ball. Now they're going to try to take some time off the clock, as they do possess a 6-point lead again. Kenderson now catches him unawares with a floater, but not able to execute on it. Muhammad now taking it herself. Nice look back there. Finds Ohanta. And no travel called, so that's going to go in for 2. Beautiful work by Faith.
Yeah, Janetta Perry, head coach for Texas Southern, wanted to travel there, and they had let her get away with it.
As Ewing finds, oh my goodness, Kenderson on the corner. The loose ball foul goes up against Nicole Smith as Kenderson missed that corner three.
Fouls on Lady Tigers, number 32, Nicole Smith. That'll be her third personal first team foul.
Oh, Coach Perry.
They need someone to inbound the ball.
That's my spades buddy.
Really?
From SWAC tournaments past.
You know,
we used to get together with me and sports information directors and other play-by-play guys, and back then she was an assistant coach at Texas Southern, but it's good catching up with her tonight. And it's a big family, get a chance to see each other around the SWAC, but all gloves are off tonight.
Exactly.
She's got to go down.
And Ohanta having trouble finding someone open, and I believe that's 3 in the key going to be called against, I would say, Shania Hatter, as she was going down the middle trying to work her way into space.
Look, 5:50 to play, 55-51, a lot of fives going on.
I mean, a lot of time left in this game for sure, as Ewing just being left in the open, going to hand that back to Palmer. And 3 in the key, this time against Robinson. Similar turnovers for really similar styles of play.
Now you got to make them pay for it. I say make them pay for their sins.
Yeah.
Got to take advantage here.
They're trying to make them pay now and get themselves back into a better position. 4-point deficit, 55-51 for the Tigers. But Lions in possession. Ohanta going to drive, can't get by Nicole Smith, but it doesn't matter though. She just retains control and puts that one in easy on the low block.
That's just it. You play through contact. And she did a great job of it.
Ewing going to drive baseline and going to step out of bounds. And beautiful defense coming in from Faith as she's doing it all right now. She possesses 20 points in the game right now. And might be in the double-double territory. We're going to have to get a new stat sheet to confirm that, but it's pretty darn close. And Destiny Bruton now looks to reset up top. Gets a screen from Shania Hatter, who checked it for, I'm sorry, Taylor Harris, but, oh man, Malik Muhammad getting spun out by Palmer on the rebound. Palmer losing control, going to hand it off to Kenderson. They're going to reset. 2 points to the good for the Tigers. As they look to try and find some space. Gets a screen from Robinson. Kicks it out to Ewing. Ewing now going to drive. Shana Ewing getting stuffed by Taylor Harris. Malik Muhammad now going to try to finish the drive. Can't get the and one, but is going to go to the line.
How about that English on the ball there? And just
a little bit of a spin
right on the front of the rim.
It just makes it so pretty if it actually goes in, but this time, unfortunately, she's going to have to take 2 from the line. If she knocks down both of these, she'll tie the game up at 55, but 53-55 is the score currently. A lot of words right there.
It's a mouthful. Been a good game.
Really has. As she knocks down the first one, nothing but net.
Lady Lions doing a much better job from the foul line here in the second half.
A lot of improvements being seen here in this game as Oklawage checks in for Robinson, and I believe Ewing, no, she's still in the game. Actually, Camille Mills checking in for another Lady Tiger.
All tied up, big guy.
We're really in a good space right now as Kenderson kicks it to Mills, to Ewing, looks down low, can't find anyone, kicks it back to Palmer. She's been red hot. Did not fool Muhammad on the jab. Now kick back out to Ewing. Mills now trying to drive. Taylor Harris with the defense and the rebound. 2 for 1 special right there. Defended the shot and then got the read. Now Faith Ohanta with the sneaky jumper. Can't get that one to go. And Daniels is going to reset.
Good, smart play.
Tie game right now, and this is a huge possession for the Lady Lions. Muhammad gets the screen from Ohanta and just chucks it up, almost getting it to fall. Interesting decision, but not.
Could have got a better look than that.
Yeah, definitely could have.
That's a shot you can get any time in the possession. You don't want to settle for that that early in the shot clock.
And now Palmer fakes the jumper. Oklahoma to Ewing. To Kenderson. Up top, they're going to set up, but they have 10 seconds to shoot. Kenderson going to drive and just get the block call against, I believe, Destiny Bruton's going to be called for the block.
Lady Lions number 1, Destiny Bruton. That'll be our first personal foul, first team foul. Shooting 2 for the Lady Tigers, number 3.
Kenderson again at the line, and she has 14 in the game. Make that 15 and a 1-point lead for the Lady Tigers. As we're getting really close to winning time here. 3:06 remaining in the fourth. And one more shot at the line to see if they go up by 2. They've been trading leads back and forth, these two teams. It's been really tight. Kenderson knocks them both down. 2 goals to the good. Sorry, I feel like they're missing one, but I guess she only knocked down one. That's 56-55. There is a second one. There we go.
That happens sometimes.
All right, now 2
Just
goals
go
to
with
the
your
good.
gut feeling.
Oh, Destiny Bruton losing control of the ball, fighting over it. Ball comes loose, and it's going to go the direction of the Lady Tigers. As Bruton tried some of her nifty moves there, but this time it didn't quite go her way.
All right, you need to stop right here. You can't let it get away from you.
To prevent it from getting a 2-possession game, the Lady Lions do indeed need to stop. Mills now being harassed by Daniels. Gonna kick it out all the way to Palmer. Palmer getting a screen, and she might pull up. Long 2, knocks that one down, but her foot was on the line.
Had a stoppage in play. Clearly, she had a foot in the line. They may come over and look at it. I don't know. They want to come look at it, but it was
kind of a clear flag.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, news stats, who's in much more.
I could already tell you. I'm going to go ahead and cue it up for them. But
UAPB-TV
resolution.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like her foot's on the line, but there's not enough to overturn it. If they called it a 2, there's not enough video evidence to say it was a clear-cut 3, so stick with the initial call.
Oh, 59-57, Tigers now starting to pull away just a bit. 4-point advantage for them, and they need to find a way, the Lady Lions need to find a way to try to get cut into this as Destiny Bruton dumps it into the elbow. Ohanta can't find space. Shantayla Harris with the beautiful inside the paint jumper. She's really developed that over the season.
That was big right there. Keeps you within a puncher's chance striking distance.
Great work by her as Mills looks for Robinson with the drop step, but throws it away into the cheering section, out of bounds. Huge turnover.
Squeeze
created.
the orange. The orange went flying.
Now, I want them to keep doing that as the Lady Lions take a timeout. But yeah, like I said,
to go here.
Exactly.
And a 2-point game. This is a big possession coming up for Coach Gilbert.
It was a huge position. There's one really good look away from tying the game, and if Muhammad can try to find a better look than what she found there in the last 3-point shot, she can get us the lead.
Now, I like the screen by Ohanta there, but not the quick trigger 3.
Yeah, she could have gotten a little more
rolled
space.
off of that. Ohanta's been hot and been able to get to the foul line. She's been knocking down foul shots, but
they've been really working that pick and fade game all all game long, and it's paid dividends for them so far. You can tell that's what they've been working on between this game and the last one they had on Saturday, excuse me. But it's worked out really well this game. That's what's kept them in it. They've been able to execute on offense, and we're going to see if they can execute in this very crucial possession as the buzzer sounds to get us back going. DJ Bruce playing a little bit of God's plan, but is it within God's plan for the Lions to pick up a victory?
It's been our theme song lately.
Kiki,
I like it.
All the segues, I've learned them all from you, man. Learned by watching you.
I like it.
Ashley Daniel, Faith Ohana going to inbound the ball. They're going to inbound it on the sideline for a second. Destiny Bruton out.
Let's see what they drew up here in the timeout.
Gets it off to Ashley Daniel. Finds Malik Muhammad. Gets it on the left wing to Destiny Bruton.
Here's the
Hunter
screen.
with the screen and fade. Can't get the ball to her though. Not a lot of time to work as a timeout was called. But I think she traveled beforehand.
One official had a timeout, the other official had a 5-second call.
And they were going to call the timeout first. And some people might like it, some people might not.
Coach Perry is.
Oh, man, Coach Perry is a very tall lady.
She was a great player in her own right.
She towers over one of our officials.
Our male officials.
All of them, really.
Head and shoulders tall.
Head, shoulders, maybe a couple of neck inches on the neck. Yes, exactly. As he's trying to encourage her Tigers, the Lady Lions, Coach Kilbert.
You got 5 on the shot clock here.
It's really a catch and shoot, maybe catch, screen and shoot. Not a lot of options when you have this little time on the clock. And the referee looking at the scoreboard, making sure it's correct. All right, we're set up and we're ready to go. 1:30 left in the game. And Ashley Daniels look to inbound. Destiny Bruton going to drive against Robinson. Can't get the hold of it. And rebound by Palmer, but she jump passes and causes herself another turnover. And gives the Lions another chance.
She took off going forward, kind of ran into a
she thought twice about it. Yeah.
And then had to go backwards with the pass. Instead of just get the ball and then let everybody scoot up the floor, she went ahead of herself and got in a jam.
Malik Muhammad now trying to take advantage. Gets off of Nicole Smith, now drives and kicks, but right in the path of that was Palmer. And she's going to cause a jump ball, and it's going to go the way of the Tigers.
Boy, opportunity missed.
That was a huge opportunity to miss as we have no timeouts anymore. And 1:14 to go. We don't want to be in a situation where you're going to have to start fouling, especially not Palmer. And I think that Coach Hayes Perry may have thought of that. He's going to try to get the ball in her hands in this last bit. Just over a minute left in the game. And the 2-score advantage, or one possession advantage, 2-point advantage going to the Lady Tigers. 59 to 57. 2 possessions squandered by the Lady Lions as they look to try to take advantage. Full court pressing defense now. Ball gets to Kennerson, and she's going to push it all the way up. Shantayla Harris, the only path there. Straight up there, no call. Nice work by her. Takes a dribble, and the ball works its way to Destiny Bruton. Beautiful defense coming in from Shantayla Harris.
Yeah, big stop right there.
Harris now going to pull up, knocks it down from the elbow. Shantayla Harris is hot from that distance. As now the Tigers look to respond, tie game now. And Palmer looking to find some space. Muhammad giving her none, hands it off to Kennerson. Drives and changes her mind about it. Destiny Bruton on the defense. screen by Robinson. Not a lot of space to work. Finds Robinson down low, but the travel called. And now the Lady Lions have a chance on the turnover.
25 seconds left. Got a chance to win the game.
This is a huge opportunity for the Lady Lions. Long inbound coming in from Malik Muhammad, and she's going to take it herself. Now Destiny Bruton finally gets the ball. Less than 20 to go, and one shot to the finish.
Tied at 59.
This crowd is now encouraging. Let's go Lions 10. 6 seconds, 5 now. Bruton hands it off to shot. Taylor Harris puts her shot and the go-ahead bucket. 2.8 to go in the game, and that might as well have been the game winner, but there's still time on the clock.
How about the senior guard, Destiny Bruton? The penetration in the lane, drew the defense, sucked them in, drops it off to Sean Taylor Harris for the easy two. I mean, you couldn't draw it up any better if you had a timeout. And then to go out and execute it under that situation, hats off to the senior Bruton.
I mean, Bruton has been absolutely a dime in a dozen as she's been dropping dimes everywhere like she has holes in her pockets. I mean, seriously though, her assist game has increased exponentially as we've gone on through the season. I mean, a lot of those turnovers came from her indeed, yes, but now she's improved her game. She hasn't turned the ball over as much this game as we've seen before, but now that critical moment, she might have evolved as a player going forward.
Keep in mind, they're going to inbound this basketball close to midcourt, okay?
Yes.
So with 2.8 seconds left, they're going to get a good look here. You have to guard the three because the three could beat you. You're up by 2, and you got to look for Palmer here.
And Palmer's parked on the low block, probably going to look for a screen from Smith. Palmer not able to sneak open. Nicole Smith now.
Turnover.
Is stolen by Malik Muhammad, and the Lady Lions pick up the victory. Beautiful defense on that last possession there as we come away with the win. Tim Stubbs,
what a
you
game.
watched this one. You've analyzed it. What are your final thoughts, man?
Well, what a game. Just those who endure to the end shall renew his strength is what the good word says. And I think that's kind of what we saw right there. They endured to the end. And they get the reward of the victory, 61-59. A gutsy effort, good game. Both teams trading blows back and forth.
And as we give credit to our crew, Frederick Price up top, Tristan Hall, Gabe McDonald working the cameras, our director, Randy Kelly. And back at the studio
is Tony Seville.
Exactly. For Tim Stubbs, I'm Tyrese Boone. Stay tuned, as in 20 minutes we'll be right back with you with the men's game. Texas Southern versus the Golden Lions. Rematch of the century. We'll be right back.